This video is brought to you by...
Hey you guys, it's David Jaffe and you guys are watching Junkie Monkeys.
Hi, my name's Alex, I'm with Junkie Monkeys, and I'm here with the creator of God of War, Twisted Metal, and now Drawn to Death, David Jaffe. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
So what is Drawn to Death?
Drawn to Death is a third-person online multiplayer competitive shooter, all skill-based, set entirely inside the pages of a high school student's notebook. So he's in homeroom, he's bored, very imaginative, creative kid, and he starts doodling and drawing all of his sort of fantasies and nightmares, and it's basically you get to go into that world, take on the role of a number of different characters in this war that's happening inside this notebook, where these characters are basically fighting for their survival. And it's kind of a cross between like old school Quake, an Unreal Tournament, with like Super Smash Brothers or Power Stone.
So what are some of the game modes in the game?
Right now we're focused, certainly at E3, on free-for-all 4-player. We have 2v2 team as well, but at the moment we're really trying to put a game out that really does feel like a smart shooter. And so for us, I mean, all of the characters have multiple functionality, multiple tactics. Certain characters are designed to counter each other. So if you're playing Diablo Tijuana, the cowgirl character, for example, she can counter Johnny Savage, who's got this sort of demonic guitar. She can counter that move, or other characters get decimated by that move. So for us, the idea is free-for-all deathmatch should be enough, in the same way that if you play Street Fighter, you don't say, what are the modes? You're like, well, that mode is deep enough. So we do have multiple modes, yes, but what we're focusing on right now is, can we make the free-for-all as deep and satisfying and engaging as we hope it will be? Because if we put something out that just sort of feels like another fun but sort of standard shooter, then we really haven't made the game that we want to make.
Is there any sort of online or offline multiplayer or single player, or is it just exclusively online?
At the moment it's exclusively multiplayer.
Have you thought about including any DLC from other PlayStation games, like kind of like Uncharted 2 did with like Infamous skin, Killzone skins?
I think it's definitely, people have asked, people have said, hey, we want a Kratos skin, we want a Sweet Tooth skin, whatever, which I understand. Right now we want to establish the brand and the world and the characters that are sort of, just natural for Drawn to Death, and eventually that might be fun, but we're not looking to sort of immediately do that. We're looking to really build a unique brand built around the characters that sort of inhabit that world naturally, and then we'll see.
Yeah, now for my next question, I need to know, have you seen the movie Superbad?
Oh, with Jonah Hill? And, yeah.
Have you thought about introducing characters like that?
You mean just like a giant cock that's walking around? A character like that?
Anything resembling a penis.
For you guys, I'll tell you what, we'll make an exclusive dick character just for Junkie Monkeys fans, okay? But what I would say is, I'm sorry, I'm having a coughing fit. So so watch this. So all of the kids' visions are in the notebook, right? So you see them when you're falling in, you see them in the skybox. Like if any of these characters look up, a lot of that mentality is reflected in the game, actually. So we're trying to find that balance, because there's definitely some sort of body jokes in here, and there's sort of some shit jokes in here. In this level alone, you can find the sewer, and there's basically this butthole in the sewer, and you can shoot it, and these two hands made of graffiti open the butthole, and then you can basically go into the poop and it shoots you up into the level. I'm hoping somebody will do it, because it's here on the show. You can do it at the show. So we're absolutely not we're not hiding from the fact that most kids in high school, while they're also mature kids and smart kids, and this guy who's doing this, if you walk around the level and read some of the stuff that's written and study the story, he's a guy who's dealing with his parents' divorce, he's got a girlfriend he's dealing with, he's got a guy who beats the shit out of him every day that he's dealing with that. But there's also that kind of sort of, he's still a kid, and he still has all these things like boob jokes and shit jokes that make him laugh, and that's represented as well.
What's your favorite drawing in the game so far?
My favorite drawing, that's a great question. I don't know. I mean, I live with them every day for years, so they're all, it's kind of a cliche to say they're like kids. Let me give you a good answer. My favorite drawing, I don't know. There's a guy up here in this cracked in this hotel up here, if this guy turned to the right, and there's like this kind of cracked out dude lying on a mattress covered with urine. That one, for some reason, kind of makes me happy. I don't know why, but it does. So if this guy jumps in the water, let's see if he goes down there. But he's not. He's not going to jump in the water.
When you play the game, is there a character you tend to lean towards?
I like Alan.
What's his name?
His name is Alan.
Alan?
Yeah, and there's again that ties into the story. There's actually a character in the kid's life whose name is Alan that this guy represents to him. But I like him because he can throw his chainsaw and teleport with it. I like him because he can turn invisible. All the other characters in the battlefield, to get health, they have to find health kits. He's the only character that self-heals. So I like he plays very differently than a lot of the other characters. So I would say I love them all. They're all my kids, but Alan's my favorite.
And when can we expect this game to release on?
This will be free to play on PlayStation 4 exclusively. We're going to start rolling it out slowly this summer, but I would say by Christmas or January, it should be available for anyone who turns on and goes to the PS Store.
We have this new segment called Split Second where we ask you a question. You have to answer it as fast as you can, just without thinking. So, okay.
My best.
So, fuck one, marry one, kill one. Kratos, Sweet Tooth, Alan.
Are you saying which one of those three would I fuck?
Yeah. Which one? You have to fuck one, you have to marry one, you have to kill one.
Fuck. All right. Well, I guess I'd fuck Alan because he could turn invisible and I could imagine he was somebody else. I would probably marry Kratos because he would give me whatever the fuck I wanted, because if I see, like, I want that big screen TV, he could just take it, right? And if I had to, what do I do with the other one?
Marry.
Oh, wait,
no. Fuck one, marry one, kill one.
Oh, I'd probably kill Sweet Tooth because he's sort of the dark side of me, and it would be nice to get rid of that sometimes.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.